to you.
Awesome.
So can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
Okay,
you.
perfect. Alright, so hello everyone! We finally got everything to work! So, sorry about that
Oh,
delay.
man.
Let's go over some challenges, Addy.
Heck yeah. Alright.
Can you pull up
Where
that
were we?
beautiful Google Doc?
And that one. Alright.
Alright, so there's going to be a slight delay between us, but I'll just go over each one kind of a thing, and you know, I'm going to see your stream, so
Yeah,
I'll
sounds
see
good.
what order you're going through. Alright, so hello everyone. I kind of wanted to quickly introduce these, and sort of like why we did it the way we did. I also want to give a huge shout out to EGC TV. They have been everything but just, like, they've just been amazing. They have supported multiple tournaments by Royal. They, you know, are a really good thing for the community. And now they're even funding these challenges. They're funding Helter Skelter, along with the Royal Clan. Of course, we're funding some of it too. But they're just an excellent partner all around. So the main point of these challenges is we kind of wanted to get away from the intense ranked game mayhem to just kind of get into some good old theory crafting, like build order teching, like why we send the cards we do, why we do what we do, and how to be the best literally at making something. So Addy, you can talk about this a lot. Why are we, you know, what did you like about these challenges?
Yeah, I've really enjoyed just, you know, like you said, the theory crafting of it. Looking at different, like, cards and strategies that you usually wouldn't use just in a standard game. Because usually you'll find the best stuff to use in the game and you'll just use it all the time. So it's kind of fun to mix it up a little bit, look at different cards, and then figure out, you know, when to stop making villagers or when to ship a certain card, you know, certain things like that. So it definitely mixes up the game.
Okay, awesome. Let me go through the Howdah challenge with everyone now. So that's our first challenge. Is it possible to, if you could pull up AOE 3 wiki, just so you could type in Howdah in there? So I'm sure everyone knows what a Howdah is. I guess the reason I want to show this is just to kind of show some of the stats of this. Oh no, the first link. Yeah, you're good. Oh no, I meant go back to, yeah, perfect.
Oh, just what?
Just search in Howdah in the top right.
Oh, this one.
Of the wiki. Yeah, in Google you can just type in AOE3 wiki and then Howdah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. So this beastly elephant is, if you scroll down a little, in definitive, I mean the same cost was in original, but 250 food, 350 gold. Like, just in comparison, a Hussar is 120 food, so a Hussar is half the food of a Howdah. And then this is 350 gold compared to 80 gold of the Hussar. So in comparison, you know, that's 350 over 80. That's a lot more gold. Almost more than 4 times the amount of gold of a Hussar. Like, to put it into perspective, a Falconet is 400 gold, right? Or is it 500? I always get that mixed up.
400.
Yeah, it's 400 gold. So it's a Falconet amount of gold. It's 2 Hussars worth of food. So let's just make sure we understand. It is super expensive.
Yeah, long training time.
And a long train time.
What's
and so...
up?
And it's 6 pop, yeah. you know, like, it's a crazy big unit. It's, you know, off the bat, it's only 677 hit points for all that you pay. And, I mean, it has impressive stats off the bat with the ranged attack, I think. What's the ranged attack off the bat? 60, yeah. So it's a strong unit, of course, but you definitely pay for it. And so we want you to amass 15 of these as fast as you can. And I do have a recording that hits, I think, about 13 minutes, or 12:23. I think, with this, but that is not the top time for the Howdah challenge. But I can
That's
definitely
quick.
show it off. Yeah, later. Yeah, no, I mean, I love this challenge, so I just kept doing it. I'm a big, India main in the game, so I love to just try this kind of stuff out.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, 15 of these, and you ship Elephant Combat, which that card alone gives these bad boys like 200 HP, and I think even more attack. So it's a powerful card. It's a powerful set of 15 units. I don't recommend trying this in ranked. You will definitely just get rushed and killed. But it's super fun. Oh, the Jazz said in the comments, oh, not particularly because of the game, but I actually want to see that game now. I can't believe, I mean, I've obviously amassed 15 before in a normal ranked match, but it's definitely an incredible investment. And the most heart-wrenching thing, J. Eddie, I gotta tell you, is when you make a bunch of Howdahs and like 15 Chukonus take one down.
Right.
And it's like the resource exchange there is awful for the Indian player. But alright, so that's that one. So why don't you preview for us the 70 pop one?
Yeah, okay, so this challenge is get 70 military pop, but the catch is you have to send a card that turns whatever unit you have into a different unit. So like Spain has a card that changes all their pikemen into Rodoleros.
You
China,
may want to zoom in, by the way, on this document. I realize the text is quite small.
There we go.
Just Control plus it. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, you're good, you're good. So yeah, China, Russia, all these civilizations have these cards that change the unit into another unit. So the challenge is to get 70 pop and change the unit as fast as you can. And this is the one I've been focusing on personally. I'll probably do a run here in a little bit, maybe show off my best one here. We'll see.
Yeah, no, definitely excited for that.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I've spent hours working on this one, so.
I can bet.
Definitely, whenever I went into this one, it's interesting looking at each of the cards. I didn't even know all of these civs had all these cards, but usually you won't use this in a ranked game, right? It's not a super great strategy for the most part. But for this challenge, it's pretty neat.
Honestly, though, I think Azamp would fight me because I'm told he's been using Marines like every
Fair.
US game he plays.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. Abrar in the chat is asking, is Russia the easiest here?
So
yeah, go.
So the thing about Russia is their card, you can't send it until age 3. And so spending all those resources to go age 3, it's 1,200 food and 1,000 coin. That's resources that, that's time taken away from just making units. So I tried several strats with them and I couldn't get anything faster than the current record. So not the fastest, not the slowest either, I don't think. So just looking at what age you can send each card is really important.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing I can say is India and Inca are included here just because they do have a card that converts. But I definitely wouldn't recommend them to be your winning choice here because they have to go to age 4.
And I think...
And on top of that, the Inca card has to be 6,000 resources.
Yeah.
The Indian card is 2,000 wood.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get that convert. In terms of Sweden, that's actually a very, I would think that would be more tried because Hussars are pretty easy to mass. Those houses are not just houses, they gather. And, there's a really good bunch of booms you can still do with Sweden. So I would say that Lakota, Sweden, Russia, China, Spain are probably the top choices.
Yeah.
But I haven't tried France at all.
This one does cost 400 food. It is H2 though, so.
Yeah, the China card. Big tip on the China one, if you just follow Mito's build order for sending the villager card, then 700 wood, 600 wood, and then new army or just sending pikes or sending bows, you can generally get a good mass pretty quickly. So China's popular too. So definitely it's still up in the air. I do want to reveal the highest time as of right now, just for everyone. So the fastest time, and you can write this into the Google Doc, or actually I don't know if you have.
I don't think I can edit. Can I
you
put it in the chat?
Edit. Yeah, or put it in the chat. But the top time for 70 pop convert right now is 8 minutes and 44 seconds.
I got it in 8:54, so that's 10 seconds faster than me.
Yeah. So, let's talk about our third challenge. But I do want to say that this one's definitely getting a lot of attention. But so is our third one. Honestly, all three of them have gotten a ton of submissions.
That's super cool.
So, oh, and I do want to put down the Howdah time. I'll put it down. Howdah time so far is, and I have to double check one thing because I keep getting like 30 submissions from like multiple different people.
Right.
Let's see. Give me 11 minutes and 27 seconds. That's wild to me. So Rebellion, this wouldn't be complete without a good old Revolt challenge. I mean, it wouldn't be the Royal Clan, right? As we joke. But let's talk about the Rebellion. Do you want to read that out for us?
Yeah, so this challenge is you must have max land villager population, 99 vills for all civs, 60 for Dutch, 80 for France. Must rebel into another country that converts civilians into military units. I think every civ has one of those, right? There's only a couple that don't do that.
We explicitly put the not allowed civs.
Yeah.
There's just nothing for them.
India is allowed with the Sepoy Rebellion, and Inca is allowed with their card. Which again, probably isn't your best bet because it costs 6,000 resources, but it's in there.
Yes, sir.
And then the thing with Dutch is they also have to make 7 banks, so that requires them shipping the new card for Definitive Edition. Well, not new card, but it gives you 5 extra vills for each card, so...
Yeah, they have to send Bank of Rotterdam and Bank of Amsterdam
to get the
which
60.
does extend the vill limit each by 5.
Yep.
But that's 2 cards, you know, and in coordination with your 700 wood, 600 wood, it's a big consideration. So definitely Dutch is looking strong for this, but it by no means is a stop, so to speak.
Definitely. And then map is Florida, so.
Florida. Let's talk a little bit about that. So do you know the Florida map really well?
Not super well. I know it's got water, it's got some good treasures, it's got a trade post and sheep.
Yeah, no, you covered it. It's got a good trade line. You can only control 2 of them though. Remember, all of these challenges must be against the easy AI, and you are not allowed to kill the easy AI. So you can raid it a little, you can like pop a forward house, but you can't go and like burn down 2 racks and go back home for the XP. So it definitely needs to, you know, you kind of
passive. AI.
Yeah. We try to make it as passive as possible, but you know, if they're coming in right into your base with like 3 hussars, take care of that.
I don't think I ever saw my computer player make military units.
It's funny you say that, right? But I'll get the random game where I'm like in the last minute and I just need like 10 more resources for like a set of units, and like Queen Elizabeth raids me with 3 hussars.
Oh my gosh.
Like, are you serious?
Unlucky.
If it's the Howdah challenge, oh man, you crushed that. But if it's anything else, it's not fun. Alright, so I think we should just get into some gameplay. But
yeah, definitely.
To wrap this up, all 3 maps, so there's a map for each. So the Howdah has to be Punjab, Rebellion has to be Florida, and if you scroll down the pop convert,
Saguenay.
Yep,
Is that how you say
Saguenay.
it? Saguenay?
I believe so. Saguenay.
There's no N.
In the chat could tell us the proper pronunciation. It's in Canada, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Ooh, that I don't know.
Yeah. So Revolt, I will also release the latest time right now. Revolt is. Let me double check. Dun dun dun. I think it's at the 12-minute mark. It is 12:21 for Revolt.
That's quick too.
Top Revolt time is 12 minutes 21 seconds.
Saguenay?
Saguenay. Awesome.
Saguenay.
Yeah. No, so it's I'm really excited for this. But yeah, let's get into some gameplay. So it's up to you, J. You could show off one of yours, or I could show off one of mine. Neither of these will be a winning time, guys, for obvious reasons.
Yeah, show off
If you
mine
have the winning time, you're not gonna show off your game wreck. But we do want to show off a sample build. Oh, and do you want to show off the quick graphic actually for?
Oh yeah, the build order.
Yeah. So we're gonna go over a sample build order, and then we're gonna go over a graphic. Or we're gonna go over a gameplay. So.
Let's see where this one. All right, there we go. So this is for the 70 pop challenge. This is the build order I did. I'm using Spain, since they have an age 2 card that they can ship. So basically, pretty standard start. I'm gathering food, shipping 3 villagers as my first card, aging with... I messed around with aging with 13 vills and 14. I found that 14 was a little bit better. So aging with 14 vill pop. And then immediately after I'm up, I'm shipping 5 villagers because I want to get those 5 gathering as quick as I can to get, you know, that bonus in. The sooner the better. And then my third card I'm sending is 700 wood. Oh, I age to age 2. I don't know the politician's name, but with the 500 food. So I'm gathering food, and then in transition, keeping 3 on food, everyone else on wood. Because I have that 500 food coming in, I don't need too much food. I ship 700 wood. I build my Raxes in there, keep my housing pot kind of in check. 600 wood right after, 700 food, and then the final card. And then I played so many games just to get the timing of when all this is coming in down. And it just kind of trial and error for me, figuring out when to ship cards and when I needed what resource in, so. Yeah. But that's my basic build order that I came up with. And I got, what did I say? 8:54 was my time.
Very nice. Let me ask you 1 or 2 quick questions.
Yeah.
If that's all right. So, the map is Saguenay, right?
Yep.
So, what do you do in terms of just like what do you do on the map? Like, Spain starts with 200 wood or 100?
200 wood, and the rest is food.
Do you build a TP or do you just?
I do not. So I didn't even build a market. So I build one house. I leave the second crate of wood on the ground so I can gather food faster. Because my goal, so Spain gets shipments really fast. So the sooner I can age up and ship 5 vills, the faster they can be gathering. So my goal is to start my age up as quick as possible. So I'm leaving 1 wood crate down, just building a house. Everybody on food, looking for food treasures too. So the faster I can age up, the better. And yeah, should we start that gameplay?
Yeah, let's see it.
All right. I think it's this one. Open. All right, so, Yeah, the start is really important. So I'm using 3 of my 6 villagers to shoot this hunt. It takes 3 shots to kill a moose. So using 3 to kill that so they don't wander off. I'm gonna gather, yeah, they start out with 300 food. Oh, unlock that. Gonna gather my food and then 1 crate of wood. I'm looking for any food treasures, so I'm going for that. And then, so on this map, let's see. There's this big old lake up here, and there's usually a sheep at the top corners. You can, you know, after playing it for a while, I kind of figured out where all the sheep are. So, looking for sheep is another important part of this strategy. Usually there's 1 right below your TC, and then I have my dog going to scout for the sheep at the top. I'm looking for treasures and just everybody on food. I'll see when I get this house out. And then at this point it's a little slow, you know, just looking for good treasures. There's a 70 food down here I found. I'm gonna go for that. Again, another sheep there. There's 90 food, so I got some good food treasures right off the bat.
Yeah, no, I see that. I think you're definitely... It's good that you're not collecting the random treasures, even if they're easy to collect.
Right.
You're kind of purposefully scouting the map only for food treasures in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, like there's a 40 XP treasure here. I mean, it would be good, but a food treasure is still going to be better in this instance.
Yeah. And it's like you need, you know, you already used the crack shot on the wolf.
Yeah.
Like if that was a coin pellet, you could say like, hey, crack shot the wolf, get the XP, get the coin, and go. But it's kind of silly to, you know, fight a wolf when you could go down and get a food treasure.
And look, and even another 120 food treasure right here, so I'm doing great there.
What's the treasure to your left? I see the 120, but what's that one?
That's the 90 food.
No, I meant the 3 wolf one.
Yeah, 90 food.
Oh, okay. So are you saving that, you think? You'd rather fight the bears?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think I had my crack shot like right after walking up here, so I went for that immediately. I sent my dog down here.
Okay, that makes sense. So you can kite the wolf treasure. Okay. I like this. I really like this.
Sent my dog down. How many? Yeah, trying to keep these moose in line. The hunts really like to wander off. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, that treasure is going to get my food up here. Pretty good. So yeah, I'm really close to aging now. I'm trying to remember if I eat a sheep right now. I don't think I did. Idling for just a little bit. So put aging up with
14 vills at 215 is amazing, dude. Or 217 to be exact. Yeah.
So now I'm keeping about 3 or 4 vills. Yeah, 3 vills on food here, and everybody else on wood. I've got my sheep.
So 1 vill per dead animal. That makes sense.
Yeah, I just happened like probably better to only have 2 dead at this point, but.
So,
3. Say what?
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
I guess the biggest thing that always like confuses me about builds like this, because I've seen people do this with Spain, is I'm under the impression, I guess, and you know, I'm very, very bad or noob at Spain. Like I just do the Granadara Revolt with Spain, so I have to clarify and say why. I thought it's all about the TP with Spain, the early TP or the TP in transition. Why did you totally avoid that for this challenge?
Just for a faster time. Like Spain already gets their shipments faster. So I feel like it's not. I mean, always you want shipments as fast as you can, so TPs are good, but I felt like I'd rather just spend the wood on the basic necessities to get out these units as fast as I can. Like I'm still. I think I end up doing 3 vill, 5 vill, 700 wood, 600 wood, 700 food. I get all that out before shipping this card. I'm pretty sure. So you can still get out.
Like, what would a TP even do here? Got it.
Right. You can still get out all the shipments you need.
So just with the 120 food treasure, you're able to age up, and then you can just take the 90 food.
Well, I got the 70 food before the 120 as well.
Oh, that's true. That's true. So that's almost. And the 30 food down at the base. So.
Oh yeah, that original. I think it's 40.
Yeah, so that's almost like 250 food.
So I age up here. I queue one vill.
So you're chopping here for double racks?
Single racks to start.
Okay.
So I want to get my production going.
Explain the single racks. I'm curious.
I can't sustain I can't sustain production in 2 buildings until my 700 wood comes out, and I'm shipping 5 vills first.
You've gathered a lot of sheep.
Yeah, I think I got 8 this run, which is probably all of them. Found 85 wood here. And so the problem I was having is you want to stop making vills at some point, right?
Yes.
Because at some point they're not going to return the res you put into it in a challenge like this. So I had to theory craft, like, when do I stop making vills? And I figured 20, which seems super low, but I'm trying to get these units out as fast as I can. So I'm starting my batches of 5 coming out here. I'm gonna be so I've got 1 vill gathering this, so that they're not over gathering my crates at all.
Wait, pause for a second.
Yeah.
So
a lot going on here.
yeah. I just want to reflect that at 445, you got your 5 pikes out.
Yeah.
Like, that's really awesome. Like, even in a standard game, if you threw that racks in the bottom corner and threatened that far out the TP
right
with 5 pikes at 450, like, that's when India and China are still trying to age up. Like, you know, so you're in, like, I just want to reflect for the chat that while yes, these challenges do suspend ranked gameplay, I think it's really nice to, you know, kind of show off, like, a good build order is a good build order. And if it's fast, it's fast. And getting out a ton of units is literally what Supremacy is right now.
For sure.
So,
for sure.
There's definitely elements of this you can take into your own gameplay to improve. But yeah, sorry.
No, you were good.
Preach my gospel there for a little bit, and then let you keep
going. So yeah, I'm basically, I have a few vills, still just 3 vills on food, everyone else is on wood. And so once my 700 wood comes in, honestly, I could probably build another racks and start production at this point. Maybe cancel it, well, I don't know. I messed around with that a lot, but in this build, this was my fastest I got. So gathering the wood here, gonna build a second racks. Maybe. It's weird watching your own replay. You're like, come on, do this.
It's kind of like when you watch, you know, games and you're like, oh, why doesn't this guy make 5 Hussar right now? And then you like play your own game and you never make Hussar.
Exactly. So true.
So I noticed something here. You haven't heard it, man. Like, I'm scared where your future food come from. And those 8 sheep or 7 sheep is only, like, I think, you know,
I probably end up going over here at some point. Okay, so yeah, I've gathered my 700 wood. I haven't stopped production in this racks. I won't in this one, I don't think, until the end. Maybe just for a little bit, but at this point it's all timing. So 700 wood, 600 wood. Now I'm starting to run low on food, right? So that's where my sheep come into play. So you'll see me start to slowly send my sheep around, and I'll start gathering those. Just enough to keep up my pops of 5 here. Oh, and the thing I was talking about with the 20 vill pop, if I made 5 more vills, I'm gonna have to make a whole extra house at the end. So that's kind of the thing I was playing with. Like, if not making a market, not making that extra house, not making a TP, that's a wood that I'm saving to make these units. And sure, there might be a better build order, but this is my fastest time, so.
Of course, of course. And we really appreciate that you're just totally being open and showing this.
Oh yeah.
Even though the challenge isn't over, you know, you could improve this to make it the winning one. So, thanks, man.
Definitely.
Appreciate that in the sense of,
you know, gotta show off a little bit.
Sportsmanship.
Might not be the fastest, but it's pretty darn good.
Yeah, Don already says this gives him inspiration.
Heck yeah. I'm glad.
Correct.
Yeah, so
Don Artie's been playing India, clearly.
gathering my, getting the 75 wood up here. And like, I had really good treasures, food treasures and wood treasures on this map, so that helped a ton as well. Look, watch this. Barely get it in. So yeah, I'm running really low on food now. Trying to remember what happened to. It's been a couple days since I did this run.
Yeah, chat is saying this, and I thought this too. What do you think about the logistician? Because the resources don't have to be collected anymore. I don't know if you know this change in the recent patch.
Yeah.
They immediately go into your bank.
Potentially.
So I think if you just kept shipping 300 wood.
Does that one cost
900 food.
Does that one cost 900 food to go up?
Yes. So you'd have to eat like 3 sheep.
And then you're also not getting that 500 food for aging up, you know?
No. There's
So
some clear negatives, but
I don't know. Maybe though. Who knows?
yeah, the biggest thing is you definitely need a TP if you're doing logistician to make up for the fact that you age up, you know, 20 seconds later, and you don't get 500 food.
Yeah. So look, I sent 3 vills way out here. We're getting close here, okay? I've got 50, so I need 20 more. So 2 more batches.
Yeah, dude, you could, I mean, I'm just gonna say this on screen, you could totally optimize this to be the winning one. We do, so just so everyone's clear, the winning time right now is 8 minutes, 44 seconds. So, this, you know, like, you can take this build order and run with it and try your best, kind of a thing. You are allowed to, so Don already asked a question, you are allowed to attack its villagers. You are allowed to sink a random house that may be put far out, but you can't, like, you know, essentially go and sink, like, a bunch of buildings around his TC or just, like, totally cripple them, if that makes any sense. We haven't had any issues with this yet, but, you know, once we're reviewing the Rex, we'll make some calls. But the idea is that in the spirit of fair gameplay, just some basic raiding. Nothing too intense. Definitely don't sink the TC.
So right here I've got my 50, and I've got 14, so I need 6 more. So if I had my XP a tiny bit sooner for the shipment, I could have timed it a little bit better.
Yeah.
A little bit of idle time there, but...
You have a total of 90 pops, so you definitely have 70 pop units coming out, and then boom.
Yeah.
846, you get the total pikemen.
854 right there. Yep.
Boom. Well
So,
done,
I mean, it can definitely be optimized, maybe changed up a little bit. Like Don Artie was saying, maybe wait, who sent that? Yeah. 300 wood, 300 wood, 300 wood. So who knows? Maybe I'll mess around with some different build orders here.
No, yeah. Definitely well done.
Thank you.
In the spirit of this, I think we should definitely show off the Howdah one, just so people have some basic idea of what to expect for each challenge.
Yeah, for sure.
But at the same time, I do want to say that the Howdah time is not amazing. It is like, I think oh, you can show my... it's up to you, Don. If you're okay with it, send it to us. Obviously the challenge isn't over, and people may, or I can play it live. Ooh, I'm down for either. What do you think, J-Addy? Do you want to see Don Artie piloting his Howdah build?
Heck yeah, I'm down. How are we gonna do this? Does he stream or?
You can show on your own if you want. It's up to you, Don. We can cast your rec, or you can Yeah, I think you have the stream key, so you just start streaming, and then we join a Discord call with you. He is replying. Tell us what you think. I can just Discord screen share, you boys stream it. Okay.
Okay.
That works. Oh, because that way, I mean, if he's doing it, he probably won't want to talk. So.
Yeah, fair.
Makes sense. Alright, so he just joined the chat. Hey, Don.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Alright, so stream
do,
it up.
Do you want me to play it live, or do you want me to show the rec?
Whatever you want.
It's whatever you feel. If you're okay with the jitters of doing it live, then let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing with playing it live is, I think if you really want to try hard, you kind of need to get like decent treasures and stuff.
Let's oh, Cheese says live. Oh, actually, can we get chat live or casted rec? I just want to hear from what they want for a second.
And I was kind of thinking about my build because like apparently I have the festive time right now, but I think I did something wrong, and like I'm not sure about whether you ship export or not. That's basically what I'm wondering about.
Yeah, the consulate play with India, with France, or with Portugal, or with well, actually, really France or Portugal are the only, and maybe Ottoman for 4 bills, but I doubt it.
Wait, what does port give?
Cheaper buildings, so cheaper houses, cheaper stable, but it's not a huge.
Oh, okay, yeah. So like, yeah, the one you use with Japan. Yeah.
I think,
don't think you want to use that.
70 wood houses become 54, so it. I don't know. I mean, Howdah, the biggest thing is you got to build like 10 houses.
Yeah, but 70 to 54, 10 houses. That's only 160 wood that you're saving. It doesn't sound like a lot.
Fair, and that's the price of the consulate itself, or more.
I'll just try to play it live, I guess.
Okay. We love it. So can you show his Discord screen share?
I should be able to here. Full screen. Change this.
Yeah, so I have been shipping export, and when I ship export, I would get 500 coin and 500 wood from French consulate. I would get both of them. If you're not shipping export, you'll only get like one of them.
Yeah. Do you mind if you can just tell me your rough build and I'll put it in chat? Is it just or are you gonna show us whatever you prefer?
I'll just play it, I guess, and then you boys can talk about it or something. We'll see. Cool. So everything is right, I guess.
Do you want me to deafen you so you don't like hear us chit-chatting and you can just
no, it's cool. Like I don't care.
Cool. I don't know how serious
if
you want to be.
Even if this is like a bad run, like we'll just see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, my run is 13 minutes, so I'm sure you'll do better than that.
You want to talk about the map real quick?
Yeah. So, Punjab, for everyone to note, it basically has a river running along the top, and it has about, I think, 5. I always call them cows, but in this case it's buffalo.
Livestock.
Livestock, yeah. 5 buffalo up top. And you always want to use your tree rickshaw to go up there or send one of your explorers.
Will those convert the livestock? The rickshaw?
Yeah, the tree rickshaw does convert the livestock. With India, there's a couple of really interesting openings. Don Artie's doing what I usually like to do, which is you put a bunch of vills to wood, you don't really hunt, and you try to chop out for that 7th vill while you build a TP. Because if you don't chop with all of your vills, you kind of you get idle time to build that.
So the problem with spawning on the right side is that I just missed the pass, even though I ran there straight away.
Okay.
I think you prefer to spawn on the left, I think.
So the TP guy always goes in the same direction.
Right. Yeah.
It's those little things. I didn't know that.
Okay, so it's quite common in like higher ranked games.
Yeah.
Pretty much everyone always builds the same map. Like if you play central planes or whatever, there's 5 TPs, and you should always go for the second one on the left, because that's where you will get the pass instantly as soon as you build it.
Ah.
Would it be better
Okay.
here to go to the middle then, in your case, or no? Probably doesn't matter too much at that point.
I think you might still not get it.
Yeah.
Because you have a bit more walking time.
True.
That makes sense.
So there's a lot of treasures that just spawn on this map. Like you have 100 food and stuff. Oh, I forgot to build a house.
I did that so much in my runs.
I think there should be at least one more cow somewhere. I think there's either 5 or 6. You have like the 100 food treasure and the 80 wood treasure on this map are really important treasures, and I don't see either of them. So not having those treasures basically means you're in trouble. But we'll see what happens. You have these weak ass food treasures.
Yeah,
And-
treasure spawns in this challenge are always a little awkward. They can be really good and
Apparently
really bad.
Or nice when the computer doesn't pick them up.
Yeah, the computer did 100 food and left it for me, so that works.
The funniest thing, and I'll spoil this for everyone, I mean, I'm sure most people know this by now. When the AI is about to take a treasure, if you like...
If
just
you shoot it, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't work with the Asian elephant, but if you just shoot at it with the explorer, he like stops taking the treasure to fight you.
And then you can
just
pick it
kinda
up.
game him. Yep.
So great.
Yep. It's so awesome. But I definitely want to just spoil that for everyone. We want to make these challenges fun for everyone, but we also do want to give some general tips. We really
Right.
appreciate Don showing off his build, because he
Oh,
is
yeah,
in
no
a leading
problem.
position.
I'm gonna try it a little bit different this game, because I'm not going to do the export this time, which I usually do.
Makes sense, makes sense.
And yeah, I don't see any 80 wood treasures or the 5 population treasure. Like the 5 population is really good.
Yes!
5 population treasure makes it, like, that's exactly what you need towards the end.
Yeah.
You're not, I read in the rules that you're not allowed to do delete villagers, so.
Yes, we explicitly put the no deleting villagers in the build. I have to give a shout out to Vivid. He won our Musk challenge last time we did this, and he got an insane time when he deleted vills, and then even when we told him you can't delete vills, he still won the challenge, only being 7 seconds later. But because of him, we invented the no deleting vills.
Oh, there it is, nice, I found it. Treasure's there anyway, that's nice.
Even my theory crafting for the 70 pop challenge, I was deleting vills at the end. I was like, and then I read the rules and I was like, oh wait. It's like, dang it.
You know, it's an easy way to sneak in that house, or to, you know, like
Definitely.
not to a house, obviously.
For sure.
But we definitely wanted to keep it in the spirit of like a real ranked gameplay.
Yeah.
Because our past challenge was the 50 musk. We basically asked which civ can make 50 musketeers as fast as possible. Brits won, and it was funny
Makes
because
sense.
yeah, because you get a free vill, right? Pays off immediately. But now with torps, I mean maybe. But what I'm trying to say is, in that challenge, it was really key to manage that villager and military unit economy well.
Definitely.
I'm really impressed with how you fought that treasure, by the way, because your explorers are almost dead. So good job.
Well, I mean, if one of them died, they would have respawned from the extra HP that they got on age up, so I wasn't really worried about
I
it.
see you're close to aging. Fair.
So I think I do get that. But I don't know if I don't remember if I got it or not. I don't think I do actually. That's a little bit too much.
Abrar asked a question. I've actually been asked this before. That is okay. You lose Vill seconds, so either way we win. You cannot collect opponent crates, though. You cannot collect opponent crates. I do want to make that clear. I know.
I mean, by the time you get over there, I don't...
Yeah, I was gonna say, doesn't the computer just get it in?
Yeah,
oh, like if
that-
they ship crates later, though, maybe.
Yeah. I know for when if you guys remember, Interjection did a fast Imperial challenge.
Yes, I remember
So,
this.
in that challenge, everyone just kept sending one vill to their opponent,
Yeah.
collecting crates.
Yeah.
So we noticed all these little shortcomings, you know, watching these challenges ourselves. Yeah, one of them did like crazy crate steals with like a CDB, and we just felt like that wasn't realistic. Somebody would call Minutemen on you. Question here, Don Artie. Huge question I have. Did you ship 700 wood just there? Just so I catch that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So, instead of aging with the Tower of Power, you do 700 wood to avoid aging with that, so you can age with the Taj?
So basically what I've been doing, I just paused it for a sec so I can talk
Yeah.
about it. What I always did is I would go export now, and then I would get 500 wood, 500 coin from the consulate. That's basically the build that I always did. The shipping the export means that I have one less shipment in H3. So instead of going the 500 wood, I will just try like 1k wood or something. So I will probably do 1k coin, 1k wood instead of shipping export. But I do need to be on the French consulate because French consulate gives 5% getter boost.
Yeah. Did you what market text did you get, by the way? If
well, I've got this twice and this single and this.
Okay.
I don't really think that it's going too well, but we'll just see. Because my vills are kind of all over the place. Lots of walking time.
And I mean, you have to like kind of narrate to us.
Yeah.
So basically, what I always try to do is try to just get 3 badges of 5. So I don't do anything other than that. I don't ship the 3. You also have the 2 Howdahs. I don't ship it.
Yep, it takes a whole shipment, only gives you 2, and it costs food, and it locks up your pop. Definitely some problems with just shipping 2 Howdah.
So right now I'm kind of stocking up on food a bit. I'll get the coin. I'll surely get this at some point, without shipping export. And I'm gonna get coin from HL, which I'm gonna pick up as soon as possible.
Okay.
Oh, the opponent took the treasure. Well, that sucks. Alright, well that was. I kinda wanted to have that. Let's just try 1k wood, see how that goes. I noticed when it says A, but when I clicked A earlier, it wouldn't actually do anything. So I think I'm all done in terms of treasures.
Okay. This looks good so far. What time is it right now? So you're at the 8:30 mark. Yeah, and you are. Sorry, yeah. I have
you're on the stream, yeah.
Yeah. Question for you, Don. Why
right, so
not?
This should have been 1k coin. Yeah, this should have been 1k coin. So I'm just gonna cancel it and requeue it. Because getting a batch of 3 sounds really bad. I just want to get 3 batches of 5. So I made a mistake in not shipping 1k coin first, but 1k wood first.
Yeah, so instead of shipping 4 batches of units, you want to cancel that, get your first one out a little bit slower. Which is still going to be faster than 4 batches.
3 batches of 5 will always be faster than getting, like, that batch would have never been 5.
Yeah.
So it would have always been bad.
Wow, okay, this is the stuff you get to really see.
And remember, they take, what, 60 seconds to train?
Yeah,
but it looks like I have to do some market trading now. I was too used to having the consulate gold already. Just gonna have these boys try to pick it up instantly.
Hurry!
They're just waiting.
Yeah, you got it.
It's tough, man. The coin is the worst part of this unit. Like, Jesus. It takes so much coin. And India doesn't get any crazy coin buffs. Collection-wise.
I feel like I might be at this point.
You might
kinda
what?
just like I might need it to be at this point. I need that shipment on time.
That makes sense.
Now what you're gonna see is that I'm just gonna have like AntzisHere towards the end.
I wonder.
So I think a batch takes a full minute. So
Yeah.
So this time it's already bad pretty much because of the first batch that failed. So because I will queue my next batch like 10:55 whatever, which means it will finish a lot slower than my fastest time.
So you already have 10 out at 11
So that's, you're gonna be like right at 12.
Right,
I'm
yeah,
gonna-
so this will be,
I'm not gonna lie though, this is still pretty impressive, man. Like,
well, the problem that I'm gonna have is that I'm just gonna have some excess res.
yeah.
Just because of that first batch being a failure. Like, it should have been 1k coin, 1k wood instead of the other way around.
You switched it by accident.
Well, no, I never tried this build. Like, everything that I gather now will be
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah.
because I was shipping the export before.
So you know how...
So I think I could do this exact same build and do it a lot quicker. Because everything that I have, all this res is useless.
Yeah, the sooner you can queue it and like maximize that res you have at the end is better.
Well, the first batch that I made should have just been like the full batch. And then this would have been a decent time, I think.
Yeah,
yeah.
no, definitely. So you'll
Very nice.
end off at
Hey,
basically...
you got it under 12.
Nice. Under 12, and you've shipped Elephant Combat? Nice. Okay, so just so everyone knows, the basic challenge is 15 Howdahs, can't delete vills,
Yeah.
and you gotta ship Elephant Combat. And we just saw the current lead timer getting an under 12 time. So that's very well done, Artie. Thank you. I do have one question for you. Why, if you're trying to FF into Howdahs, right? Why not switch the order of the wonders? So Taj Mahal first, then Karnimata.
I think
Because the
I would have to check.
yeah.
I would have to check what crates you get on H up for both.
Because you would get 500 gold from the Taj Mahal Egypt. So I feel like, you know, with 700, you definitely don't have to collect any gold. And with Carney, you do get some wood, you do get some food, and you get some gold, but it's like very meager amounts to H2, much better amounts to H3. So
my own logic was basically like the sooner you have the gathering bonus, the better.
yeah, for the overall sake of the game, I agree with you on that.
So that's basically why I felt like this order made more sense. But you could be right that the other way around could be better.
Yeah, and the other thing is, even avoiding the Karnimata and going Taj Mahal into Tower is literally gold and wood. Gold to get up to 3 and wood to build all your houses and stable. But if you think the 5% and 5% on France, like the stacking of those two, because I noticed...
I think you could be right. Like no Carney, and then instead of 1k wood, I would ship 1k food.
Yeah.
I would probably go 1k coin, 1k food, 900 coin, elephant combat, and then you have the wood from the age up, and you just train a little less fills. Like I made too many fills anyway, I have 39, just too much. So yeah, you could be onto something. I think you're right.
Yeah, I mean, it's the thing with this is like Carney's really good for a long game, but we're trying to do a quick challenge. I think that's the biggest thing we noticed, even with all the choices Jay Addison made. Everything has to make sense.
Yeah.
Is hunting dogs even worth it? You know, like.
Should I just save my wood? Yeah.
And
see.
I'm just kind of playing as if I'm playing a normal game, except for making different units. But you know, like
right.
I'm
know
just,
what you mean.
Yeah. I'm as if I'm just gonna keep playing this game.
No, I know
I'm
what you mean.
I'm not playing to just hit this perfect timing.
Yeah, no, of course. And you have a better time than this, so significantly better time. So you're definitely on the right track to win this. But I mean, hey, if anyone in Twitch chat or anyone out there is secretly scheming, let us know how you're doing. You guys still have 2 whole weeks. We still have a ton of time to wrap this up. Really excited to see what people come up with. J-Addy, Don, any closing thoughts?
So what about the Revolt?
The Rebellion. So I think you hold the current one. You're welcome to talk about it if you want, but not a ton. That's the least tried challenge, I'd say. So definitely want more people to try that out.
Yeah, I guess I could show how I did it, because it's probably the hardest to figure out what to do. I'm also not really sure if my strategy is a good one.
Can I talk about it before I hear what you have?
Sure, sure.
So I worked on it a little bit with several different civs. So I tried Russia because their villagers train pretty quick with the batches of 3. And I tried shipping a 4th TC, so I had 4 town centers going. That was not fast enough. I tried Dutch because they have fewer villagers. Wasn't fast enough. So I'm pretty sure that Brits is going to be the only one by shipping estates in Age 4.
Yeah, that's the build that I did.
Yeah, yeah.
I did try Brits. I tried Inca and got 16.
I tried Inca too,
don't
yeah.
recommend that. But you can fertility dance a little bit,
yeah.
So it's interesting.
I think the problem with Inca is like, the thing costs like 2k, 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 right?
Yeah, 6k res at the end, yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah.
And the coin and the wood are really hard to gather. The food's easy, but yeah. And selling at the market's only good for like 500 resources, right? After that, it becomes kind of terrible. All right.
I'm definitely gonna try your build order in terms of the wonders. I think it's good.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I am told that the Taj FF is like the best choice for India to get the fastest time.
I just think if you get the tower, then you don't have to ship 1k wood, and that will help a lot. I will just train a little less vills. I'm training too many anyway, so just get myself to 130 pop. And that will give me just a chance to go 1k coin, 1k food, 900 coin. I think it's gonna be a lot better.
Talk to us a little bit, Don Artie, just as you load up your Rebellion one. Why don't you see Howdah as much in... I mean, I see it here and there, but why don't we see it in ranked, like, all the time, per se?
Well, I play a little bit of India in 1v1, and honestly, I just don't even think about the unit. I think probably they're actually good, but I feel like they're so awkward to hit and run with. It kind of reminds me of Warbagons, and personally, I don't like Warbagons either.
Yeah.
Because their shooting animation is kind of clunky. Like I can't really tell if they're already shot or not. I can't. Like,
yes, I agree.
You can't just like shoot and run away instantly. And usually I'm already like attacking my Zambarex, so I'm just more likely to train Zams, I guess. I don't know. Like also the fact that their 6 population kind of sucks.
Yeah, there's a lot of things about that unit that aren't that great.
Well, maybe they're like hidden OP, like maybe they're just good. Like they even have an artillery multiplier apparently.
I noticed that they're really good versus Sweden if Sweden doesn't go Jaeger, because a mass of them have such a high health pool that they can really beat muskets if you like kind of kite with a few Gurkha here and there. There's just a lot of things you can do with them, but they are micro intensive because losing one is, you know, a lot. It's like losing 3 Hussars almost. So
yeah,
you really have to be careful with them.
I think it makes sense against Sweden, yeah, because Sweden probably don't even get that good of a multiplier against them, and then you can take out cannons with them.
Yep, you can like run in.
Their artillery multiplier is pretty big.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's like 84 times 2.25, so that's like a little, like around 200, and then the Falcons have 75% range resist, so every shot does 50 damage. So 4 Howdahs should one-shot a Falcon. So that should be pretty manageable. Being able to 4-shot a Falcon from range sounds pretty good. I don't know, maybe I'll train them sometime. I just don't even think about the unit.
So you're gonna show us the magic of so you for the Revolt one?
Yeah, I'll try the Revolt one as well, I guess.
Florida, yeah.
So I even did a water boom once, and I just ended up with like 20k spare res or something.
Yeah.
So that wasn't great.
So as you load in, or maybe before you load in, what do you think about Florida as a map choice for this? Because we were just doing it in the case of we wanted to see something cool, like maybe people water boom, maybe they don't, maybe they, you know, I mean, there's nothing you can really do with the natives, but you know, the trade post is good. There's herdables, there's lots of food, right? Or what do you think of the map in general, Florida?
I mean, I like all water maps, so like like I don't really like Saguenay. Like you guys also picked Saguenay, but I think I think if you ever get the ice spawn, you just have to restart it, which is kind of lame. Like
no sheep.
You have to have the land version because you need you need to have the sheep and stuff.
Yeah.
All right, so Florida is another map. Like you can see it on the I don't know if you guys can see it on the screen share, but I hope you guys can. Do you see this small black dot here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, that's where the trade post spawns, the trade wagon spawns. So if you start here and you build a TP here, you will get the first pass. But if you build it here, you will have to wait for the next round. So because we talked about it before. So for example, Central Plains starts here, it goes this way. So this is the best TP. And sometimes it spawns a bit awkward, and then this is the best TP. You can sometimes barely miss it on this one.
Good to know.
There's a lot and it's like, I don't know, Mexico, for example, you always want the level 1. It's a lot of things.
Wow.
It's pretty useful to know these things when you want to get better at 1v1s. So I think on Florida in this thing, probably if you spawn on the bottom, you should probably restart to spawn on the top, because I want to get a TP.
I think all my attempts I spawned at the top. Pretty lucky.
I think that actually, if you put yourself team 1, I think you always spawn on the top. Like I think it actually matters.
Interesting.
I remember that I was following this Isak tourney or whatever, and like in the rules you have to be team ? Because if you pick a team, you can pick which side you spawn. I'm not sure if team 1. I think team 1 is probably the top.
There
so
we go.
the team number actually matters, is what I figured out.
So for those that are just tuning in, Don Artie's going to do a run through of how he would go for the Revolt challenge. For this one, you technically also hold the earliest time, so really excited to see this.
So I do want to spawn on the top, so I'm gonna check. Fuck, I always go there. I always put Russian, I don't know why, but I just...
Yeah, that's something else I was doing, is pick a European civ with only one explorer, so they don't screw up your game as much, like Spain with the dog, France with the scout. They don't have that extra unit to like run around and collect sheep and whatnot.
Yeah, that helps.
They usually don't, but...
Yeah. I also don't recommend picking China, because that explorer is
so tanky.
So tanky. And he will go around and collect a ton of treasures.
What the fuck is going on? I'm sorry, this is lame, but I'll just play it next one. Like everything, like my hand was in the wrong place.
You're good, you're good. So what's your build order on this? Are you shipping 3 vills and then Virginia?
Yeah, and I went to States, yeah.
And then States, yeah.
And I ate stuff with the covered wagon.
Okay, yeah, I think that's what I did too. Really, the problem with this one is, or I guess the thing you want to maximize the best is just your age up times, because that's what you're going to be waiting on like most of the game.
Yeah, I was wrong about the team 2 thing apparently, but yeah, you don't have any fast age options or anything. You're kind of just sitting there, especially when I was doing the water boom.
Yeah.
I just had so much success rest.
Yeah.
Like I enjoy good water boom, but I was like ready to click up to Imperial. Oh my god. If I spawn on the bottom again, I'll just play it, but I want to spawn on the top.
Oh, no. Oh,
Like,
no.
like whatever happens now, I'll just play it.
Okay. You can also, just for people in the chat, you can play in skirmish mode to practice, but a real recording set it up in a ranked, like a casual lobby, because in skirmish the map spawns the same way every single time.
Oh,
So
does it?
Yeah. So it's a little too unfair because you do get to just memorize everything.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just play this now. I wasn't really doing restarts at all. I don't know why I'm doing it this time.
It's all good.
Yeah, you see the card already passing now, so I'll get like
he might be
later pass. But...
Are you talking about like the restart game function? Or is the map always the same in skirmish?
You're
Yeah.
GK, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the treasures end up on the same spot if you do skirmish mode. So we're encouraging everyone to just host a casual lobby to keep the map generation. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've been enjoying Brits a lot lately in general, so...
Dude, I love Brits. They're fun. They're so versatile.
I hate that they don't have a skirmisher. It really bothers me. I cannot stand
yeah, longbows are annoying, yeah.
You just make cannons.
That's why I can't play Japan. I can't play like non-skirm civs. I'm a really big skirm player, I've noticed.
I don't actually feel that problem when I play Japan.
Yeah. I'm told Yumis are amazing. I guess I just need to work out a build where I mass a ton of them.
They're really
Yumis,
good.
I never felt like, oh, these animations piss me off. The longbows, they do piss me off.
Yeah.
They take a little bit longer or something. Coin there. Guess I'll take it later. I think this is food or food, yeah.
So a house and a TP. Do you recommend the start in ranked? I'm curious.
Yeah. I always do this in ranked. Yeah.
Okay. I love doing this, but I thought just building 3 houses was always the.
Most people prefer, like, think that is better, and I'm of the opinion that this is better.
Yeah. In team,
and then usually on water maps I go 3 vill schooners, and then on TP maps I go 3 vill Virginia.
Yeah.
Another interesting thing about Florida is we start with a market.
Yeah, that actually takes away that whole decision.
Super handy.
Yeah, jail.
Yeah, so I don't know if you want to get hunting dogs already or something. But
you'd have to chop for it, but if you get lucky with treasures, then heck yeah.
Yeah, like maybe if you get like a coin treasure spawn in your base.
Usually in the bottom of the map, there's sometimes a coin treasure and a 35 wood treasure, so scouting patterns are pretty key here, but it's also important that you get the sheep that are in the top of the map too. So, a lot of trade-offs with this map. There's a lot to scout. As we see, the European explorer Artie has gone all the way to the bottom, and he's like scouting your bottom side.
He's like an actual opponent scouting what I'm up to. Like this is what I see in my rank games.
So you are banking all that wood until
yeah. You don't
Virginia came in.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to use it before.
That's pretty normal stuff. Did you get the? Yeah, you got the wood chopping upgrade right now, so that makes sense.
Yeah. I hope that my Russian friend isn't taking too good treasures. I'm just gonna get myself to max vills first.
Like, not even go H3, you think? Or sorry,
Normally, I
I
would build a. I was gonna build a barracks now, but it doesn't sound like a good plan when you're doing a challenge.
So one of the reasoning behind this challenge was most of our challenges featured people stopping making vills or completely ignoring eco and just kind of going all in on make all these units really fast, you know? And so we wanted to make a challenge where the economics mattered a bit more, because here you have to max out your vill pop, and you have to go to H4, and you have to send Revolt, which is 1,000. So it's definitely a significant amount of resources you have to gain. And obviously by making it max land villager pop, you're not going to somehow sneak away with, like, you know, a 40 boat fish mill. So it's all in, but still impressive that we're seeing sub, 13-minute times for 99 land vills.
Plus Revolt. Super fast.
I think actually vills first.
I wonder how this would work in a ranked match.
I mean, you definitely need to make military at 6 or 7 minute mark.
Just 3v3.
You can just ship colonial militia and be fine.
Fair.
Yeah, I want to see a 3v3, like 2 people defend this and go in with your 99 military units.
Considering in DE now you can just make vills post revolt.
It wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not total suicide anymore.
Exactly. There's also a really good coin treasure on Florida. It's like 135 coin.
Yeah, yeah.
Jaguars.
And the blowgunner.
So that's such, and the blowgunner. That's such a good treasure for a bunch of FF options. Because, I mean, that's, a third of the 300 coin you need. And then on top of that, some civs start with, 100 coin. There's just lots of options.
We're gonna cancel these.
Does Twitch chat have any questions for us as we're going through this? And did you age up with the TP wagon, I imagine?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Probably gonna cancel this, but I'll see if I need it. This is also like a common thing that you do in ranked games, where you're just shipping something and you're canceling it. Like it's especially common with Dutch. Where you would ship 8 pikes and then you just cancel the 8 pikes over and over. But you don't actually want to ship the 8 pike because you want to ship something in H3. For example, if I was gonna be pushed, I'm shipping Musk. If my opponent decides to attack, then I can keep shipping the Musk. If he doesn't attack, then I can cancel the Musk.
I've definitely seen that with Colonial Militia in games. People keep shipping and unshipping it during an FF. And I always found that really interesting and definitely understood why later on. Gotta love the AI not taking a wood treasure in base.
So I probably just aged up to 3 to slow this game. But it seems like at the moment. Because I could have already been clicking up to 4.
So it's 825, 826, and you hard collected the 700 gold. That's important to note, right? And you just
didn't
boomed
ship
up.
it. I didn't ship it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like you hard collected the full 1,000
Oh,
coin.
okay. Yeah, my bad. I understand now.
But you did essentially just boom off the 700 and 600 wood.
Did you send 700 and 600?
I just shipped
just 7
and then 5 bills.
5 bills, okay.
Oh, just 700. Okay.
I think doesn't seem great because I'm probably gonna have some rest in my.
I'm curious to try a build order myself where I ship 700 coin and just try to get to 3 as fast as I can. Just skip the 700 wood and build like manners while I'm aging.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense because I'm kind of just sitting waiting.
Mm-hmm. That's what I ran into my first few runs. That's what I ran into.
You have like 150 pop spare, and you don't have your.
Is you have so much time to gather these res and like build your manners. It's just aging up as fast as you can, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to get this shipment in as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm definitely slow this game. It's fine.
That's the gist of it.
So now, the wood you're collecting, is that just for extra TCs, or are you soon gonna just stop collecting wood altogether when you get to 1,000?
Yeah, just for the revolt. I mean, I just overboomed this game, so I'm just gonna be having too much stress, I think. I was kind of just already preparing for the revolt. I also just went up with 1k coin.
Yeah, I did see that. So now you have everything collected, now you're just collecting food everywhere.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's for the totals.
This is at the 11-minute mark that you've gotten to age 4. You have almost, 59 vills. It's definitely, it's a little sad to see Artie on land, not taking water. But
No, I'm just gonna idle my vills because they're useless. This basically means that I can already idle now, so that just means that
yeah, you could just
that I overboomed by a lot, which delays me by a lot. But basically, I'm just gonna wait on this patch now.
You could be sending all these bills to the opponent, and then boom.
But what if I lose one?
All of these British civilians are gonna become Americans now.
This time won't actually be that terrible.
So how far do those have to be trained? Like you can start the revolt.
I don't know exactly. I think it's like a quarter or something.
You almost beat your current.
Oh, I think that was too soon. I think that was too soon. Oh, it's gonna be fast. Nope. Oh, barely.
Alright, so now just waiting on the revolt.
Oh man.
1244. Would have been like 1240 probably. 1243.
Very nice, Artie. Very nice.
So I think if you're just gonna get the manners while you're 18 to 3 instead, like you probably get like half of the manners at first, and you get the other half to 3. This would be a lot faster. So you can probably get it down to like 12 minutes.
Very nice. Well done, man.
Very good job. Thanks for showing those 2 builds off.
Yeah, thank you for showing us. You're leading in both challenges, the Howdah and the Revolt, but as everyone on Twitch chat has seen, these are still, he literally just showed off his build. So we encourage everyone to try. Huge props to Artie for the sportsmanship. He's totally willing to share his strategy before the challenge is over. Appreciate it.
I'm definitely gonna improve the Howdah one now, because I can see a lot of things that I want to do there.
Yeah. So yeah, and just so everyone knows, we are wrapping this up in 2 weeks, so definitely get your submissions in. Do what you can. We definitely don't want to... we're allowing enough time, because, we just know people need time. They need the weekends. They're trying different crazy strats, and there's like... I don't know. I mean, I can't do the math, but there's at least like 30 plus unique combinations for 2 of these, the Revolt and the Convert. With India, it's just India and Howdahs, but still, you know, different shipment combos. So yeah, Jay, you want to close this out?
Yep.
And any last thoughts, Don?
Well, did you guys see who I'm gonna play in the 2v2 tournament that you're also hosting? It's pretty scary.
Who are you playing against?
I'm playing against Opti and Azem.
Oh boy.
Who's your teammate?
Keister.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Okay.
All right. You guys got this.
And Keister and me actually played quite a lot of 2v2s together, so that's pretty nice.
Are you? Did Keister get Lakota for any of his Sith picks?
Wait, I took a screenshot. So game 1 is gonna be Keister on French and me on ports. And it's Opti on India and Azek on Dutch on Nepal. I don't know if you know Nepal, but it's just like 4TP map, no water or anything. I was hoping to get a water map in ports, but I didn't. Wait, can you guys still hear me, by the way?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
I was waiting for game 2 and game 3. Sorry, but
Yeah,
Dutch.
So-
It seems very comfortable that you're on ports and he's on France.
Yeah, but the problem is that I think Opti, he's like an Indian main, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. And Azem on Dutch, I don't know. India Dutch is a pretty good combo as well.
Yeah.
Then, so I think game 1 will be really close. Then game 2 we have Keister on Inca and I'm on Dutch, which is really nice on Grand Chaco because it's like a no TP map. It's pretty
perfect.
much the best Dutch map. So
And it's
they
an
have,
amazing Inca map because the llamas can dance.
yeah. Well, also like Inca can raid on that map and stuff and just be annoying.
Yeah.
So I think we have a favor in that one. They have ports and Germany that were there. Germany without a TP feels really bad. So I think that's probably favored to us. And then we play Marshlands, which is also like a no TP map. And Skystone Dutch and I'm on Spain. And I really don't want to play Spain on a no TP map. And they have Germany and China. So it feels like I really just hope that we win game 1 and game 2 somehow. Because game 3 sounds pretty scary. You know, playing Opti and Ace, they're both like I think the most unpredictable players in the scene. So
Yeah.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Like against Azem or Opti, you don't know if your army is just about to get killed by Team Ninjas or whatever.
That's what keeps it
Like,
interesting.
I played Azem a lot over the past couple of months. Like I probably played them like more than 50 times. And the games were always such a mess. I never know what's going on.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty funny to play against them.
Awesome. Alright, well, Jay, close us out on what you think of the challenges, the rebellion, everything.
Cool. Yeah. Great examples. I think, you know, just everybody trying a few build orders, you know, trying different things, changing up a little bit, see what works, what doesn't, you know, just mess around with it. I think they're pretty fun challenges. I know I'm going to try some more of them now. I've got a little inspiration, so.
Yeah, no, I definitely have some ideas. I'll try as well. We encourage everyone to.
I'm definitely stealing your Spain build.
Yeah, dude, try it out. Good luck.
I think doing that with Logistician, and I've been playing quite a bit of Logistician lately, I think it's gonna be really good.
Yeah, I didn't even try that, so I might mess around with that too. We'll see.
Yo, I will give you a final tip on that one. When you're aging up to H2, you want to ship your shipment when you're on the eye of like the last eye in exploration. Does that make sense?
Wait, your first shipment?
No, your second shipment. So you want to ship 300 wood, like constantly.
Okay.
If you ship it on the
Okay.
exploration, it'll
It'll come in right on time. Okay.
Yeah, it comes in with the buff.
Good to
I
know.
like it. Because then you can build 2 racks right off the bat.
Very nice.
Yeah, so you get 200 food, 100 coin, and 400 food. And I would probably just put a market down and just sell the coin every time.
Yeah. I like that.
Interesting,
And the coin
yeah.
can help you get upgrades, you can do a lot. It's a flex 100 coin every time.
Yeah, probably just only hunting dogs, and then besides that, you're just selling it. And you
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
put all your vills on food, and you just ship 300 wood constantly.
Yeah.
You might even get a second TP, I don't know.
I could see it. I could see it.
I think it's gonna be good.
You
And,
could go
yeah.
past 20 vills.
Right, right.
And just probably ship 8 pike somewhere, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Sweet.
Alright,
All right.
well,
Thanks everybody
Don,
for tuning
unless
in.
you're gonna play any team games, I think we'll close the stream.
No, I don't know, I'm good.
Alright.
Thanks for having me.
Good night, all.
All right.
Thank you for watching.
Bye.